Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the FireStorm Podcast. Today, we're bringing you an album review. We haven't done one of these in a little bit, but Jared Dines and Howard Jones. That the kind of the sounds just flip flopped there a little bit. That was hard to say. Jared Dines and Howard Jones released their album with the SION project today. Their self-titled album, their debut. Hopefully there ends up being more because what we've heard is great so far. But they just released their self-titled album today, and it's an independent release. Jared released a video about it a couple days ago. And when you put as much money as they have into a project like this and you release it independently without label support, that's scary shit. So we are going to be checking out this album in its entirety. I know I did. Trent liked it too. The Blade, their first single, banger. Absolute banger.
It was an absolute banger. Very, very, very good. So, and I've been a fan of Jared's for quite a few years now, probably 5-6 years now. And I love the way he writes his music. The Blade is we'll talk about this in a bit once we listen to it, but The Blade is very, very heavily Jared Dines to me. It screams his songwriting style. So I think, and Howard Jones, I never really listened to Killswitch Engage as a kid, but he sang on This Fire Burns, which was CM Punk's first theme song, so we're both very familiar with his voice. Indeed.
He's absolutely incredible vocalist. So this is going to be a really cool album, I think. So this is a little heavier, probably Code Orange type shit we're about to listen to, so be warned.
I was going to say I'm getting Code Orange vibes because like that was an album review where I was just like, hey, come listen to this band I'm familiar with, and now I feel like it's reversed, but this is still a new project. SION is still in its infancy, but if The Blade was anything to go off by, then you'll know what to expect. Personally, I'm not a big Screamo fan, but even I can get along to this. It's just that good.
Yes, Jared Dines makes some incredible music. Jared, I know you said in that video you're going to be checking out reviews. If you see this, hope you're still working on that the Gray album, because I really want to hear that. Your Light and the Dark EPs are some of my favorite metal shit out there. So keep up the good work. Can't wait for this.
Well, for him, if he is listening to this, and for anyone new to the way we do album reviews, we listen along to the song on Spotify, or in Gus's case this time, YouTube Music, because
because I can't have Spotify not working for me.
Yes. So we will count down to the beginning of the song, and we encourage you to listen along to the song wherever you listen to your music.
Yes.
And we'll give you
obviously
our impressions.
We can't include the songs. Yeah, we can't include the songs in the video because copyright, but you will, like we said, we'll count down, and so you can listen. If you play it via some other source, you can listen along with us, and we'll be making reaction noises and such, and then after each track we'll briefly give our thoughts.
And even if you want, I'm thinking of doing it this time around, or including it in previous like adding it in other album reviews we've done, chapters. So even if you want to just skip us live reactions and go straight to the aftermath, hey, I could do that if you want.
You can do that. You can go straight to the end, and we'll talk about our thoughts on the whole thing. So that is definitely a thing we should probably do. But anyway,
I'll do that.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Waste
my time.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Obviously, you've both heard The Blade, so we're gonna kind of just take this one with if you haven't heard it, listen along with us, or just don't, because we've already heard it, so you can listen for yourself. But the Blade is the first song of the album, so we're just gonna go ahead and start with that one, even though we've heard it already. So
I think it's wonderful just starting it off with what you know, and then getting into all the new stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, for real. All right, playing track 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Well, so thank you, Spotify. You now have lyrics, so I can check out the lyrics at the same time.
Oh, I have lyrics too. I think. I can't see it. I can't click it. Oh. Ugh. The fact that Howard Jones is like as old as my parents and is still absolutely destroying the game, unbelievable. It's so cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
I haven't
crazy
listened
what
to
he
his band Light the Torch, but man,
neither.
we should.
I haven't listened to a lot of that or Killswitch Engage, but I'm very into this.
Oh. I can't do screams. That's out of my range.
No.
Oh. Oh. One of my favorite comments, I told Trent about this, but I'm going to say it again. One of my favorite comments from the Blade video was someone said, when Howard Jones says he's the Blade, I believe him. That's my favorite comment.
I get it.
Yes, exactly. You don't, this is the dude you don't talk shit to. You just take his word for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one made me laugh. There was also a good one that was like, yeah, Howard Jones could command armies with his voice. I mean, you fucking hear this shit? This dude's nuts. Like, he don't need a megaphone or anything. He just speak or yell.
Give him a mic at a stage and he will command armies.
Yes. Just make him the general of every army. Have him sitting on top of a hill, yelling orders. Yes. See, this chorus is very Jared Dines-y. There was a lot of choruses like this in the Light EP. They're like a little repetitive, where they like repeated themselves in like places that made sense to like emphasize a certain line. And they're like kind of short and to the point. Like the vocals were a little dragged out as well. They were longer notes. This very much reminds me of that.
Ooh.
Jared solos. Whoa. Some of my favorite solos in metal music, dude. Oh, man. I mean, granted, I don't listen to a lot of metal music, but still, Jared, keep up the good work, dude.
All together now. I am the blade. It's just so good.
I am the blade. This is the good part right here. This one coming up when he hits the high note. Yes. That's hot. That is hot right there.
Damn.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans.
That was good.
That's a
that was good.
Great song. Great song. Yeah, like I said, that chorus really reminds me of the work that Jared did on the Light EP. I know he did a lot of, or he like worked alongside Howard to arrange the vocals. So that very much reminds me of something that would be on the Light EP. Maybe not musically. It was a little just straight up metalcore as opposed to like the melodic stuff he did on that one. But yeah, that was great. I absolutely adore that track. Howard's screams are phenomenal. Vocals, I mean, cleans are phenomenal as well. But like, just the way he's like, I don't know. I don't know how to scream, so I can't imagine how anybody does that without killing their voice. I'm sure there are tricks to it, but I don't know. So it's very cool to like hear him still going so strong after all this time. It was like
if he's been doing that for like multiple bands and multiple songs, like you'd think it would destroy your voice after a while, but yeah, like, maybe you just get used to it. Maybe your throat just gets used
perhaps
to the torture.
Perhaps.
Bloody hell. What else can we say? The Blade is just a phenomenal introduction to this band, and like I don't know. I feel like that does establish what you're getting into, and
definitely.
I haven't heard, because this is all new stuff. I haven't heard any of the other 11 songs. So
I've only heard one of the other 11 songs. It was a single for a while, but they took it down. But now it's back, so it's fine. The Blade is a great song. Just it's super catchy, super fun. I love that one. So, next song, number 2, is Drown. They actually released a music video for this today. I haven't seen it, so I didn't listen to it ahead of time because I knew we were doing this. So, but yeah, like a few hours back, they uploaded the music video, so I'll probably check it out later. But because the Blade music video is super cool. So, Drown. That is the next song we're gonna listen to. So, we're playing that one in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, that's the good shit right there.
It is. Ooh, yeah.
Oh. God, every part of Jared's guitar playing is so incredible. That reminded me of a Daddy Rock intro. This is nice. That pad in the background is awesome. Oh, it could be a guitar.
I don't know what a pad is, but I think it's a guitar.
Yeah, definitely a guitar. It's just filtered out. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I loved that. Oh. Again, repeated melodies in the chorus. Simple, to the point. Love it. Man. When he killed those half step downs, he had it in the Blade too. Howard kills those. Those sound so good. When he like, way, that's hard. Oh, that bass is so sexy. Oh,
I know, I love the bass. Like, when you get a good bass in there, it's just like, ooh, yes, you got the tingle down my spine.
yes. This is building so nicely. I can barely hear it, but there's like a lead guitar during this chorus that is so good.
I know, it's faint. Like, there's a faint lead guitar.
It's super reverbed. It's really driving this one home.
Like, I wish it was a little bit louder, but it's still really good.
It's perfect. Like, I think that we don't want to hear it. That's the good thing. Because he'll drown out Howard. We don't want to drown out Howard's voice. That's the last thing we want. All right. This is a lot of... The Blade did something very similar. This is coming off very structurally very similar. Got a down point and then bam.
Yeah.
That is so hot. I'm erect.
And this repeating chorus is what they did at the end of the Blade as well.
Yeah, exactly. I am erect. I am rock fucking hard. With me. Oh.
Damn.
That is so sexy. I'm erect. Holy crap, that was awesome. I loved that.
Dick hard. Dick hard.
Dick hard. All 2 inches are fucking rock hard right now, dude.
God.
Rock fucking hard. That was great. That was a really cool way to like. I think what we've just seen is we've just seen the Blade and then Drown as like the 2 kind of intros, because we've got the Blade was like super hardcore and hit really hard, and then Drown was almost like was more melodic and was like more graceful almost. Is the word I think I would use. Like it was definitely more singing, that's one thing, but like just overall it felt like there was more musicality to it as opposed to the Blade, which was just hard hitting and awesome. So I think we've just seen those 2 sides, and that's going to be like the intro to like what we're about to get into with the rest of this album.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what though, I have a playlist on my Spotify. It's called What I'm Listening To, and it's just all the most recent songs that I fucking love. And I've now put the Blade and Drown both in there, because they are both, even though they are quite similar to each other, but you're right, there's a bit more singing in Drown. I do think they're both fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
You know, if you're you know, just listening casually, there's no, or even like, you know, you're not actually actively looking out for it or listening out for it, you would probably never even notice that they're structurally very similar. Like, you would probably never even have you wouldn't even have picked up on that. It wouldn't have crossed your mind. I just like am already familiar with Jared's composing style, so that's why it like stands out to me. He does a lot of stuff like that, but it works every time. Like every time without fail. So I can't even complain. It was great. I loved that one. So next up is the other one I've heard, More Than Just Myself. That actually came out as a music video a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't, because the Blade actually came out in like March, and I just hadn't seen it. But the More Than Just Myself came out on Jared's channel, and I saw it, and I was like, the hell is this? And I watched it. I was like, oh, this is the thing he was doing with Howard Jones, because I know he talked about it at some point, about how he was doing music with him. So More Than Just Myself was actually the first SION song I ever heard. I ended up liking the Blade more, but this is still a pretty cool song. I haven't heard it since I heard it the first time. But anyway, yeah. We're going to play, that's track number 3, so we're going to play track 3 in 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe I'll surprise myself, because I haven't heard it in forever. Well, a couple weeks.
Ooh, those I don't know if it's out of tune, but that, like, just slightly out of tune bit of the guitar there, like, it just fucking spikes your brain, like, oh, pay attention. Like, ooh.
Whoa. Frantic drums going on. Whew. Yes. Hot. Also, I'm just now trying to work out what that is on the album cover. That lead guitar line is hot, though. That is nice.
It's just roses, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was like a lizard of some kind. I don't know why I thought it was a lizard.
No, it's roses and sand.
How do roses growing in the sand like that?
They glowing,
what they doing
bro.
over there?
They glowing.
How'd they do that? You find that on Amazon?
On Amazon.
That was a meme, I think. Where you get that? Anyway, this song is great.
No, it's good.
Yes. Lecture me more, Howard. Come on.
I believe you.
Lecture me more. I will listen, I promise. I believe him. All right.
Yes.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. He said Howard Jones says he's more than a number. He is. You're goddamn right he is. Like synth action.
Ooh, the synth. That was cool.
Love me a pick slide. Oh.
Ooh.
Those. Oh. I don't even know what you call them, but. Yeah, okay, yeah, you are. I believe you.
I believe you, bro.
yeah. I don't know what you call them, but like those things where you drag the vocals out and the instrumentals cut out for a bit and then come back in. Oh, that's the good shit right there. That's we love those. Yeah, that was pretty standard. I did like the song. The frantic drums in the beginning. I'm honestly just in pretty much most music. I'm kind of frantic drums like that where the snare hits on like the offbeat. Those throw me off a little bit because I like music that is very rhythmically driven, and that you could argue that is rhythmically driven, but like it throws me off when they try to do like quarter notes and that stuff with the drums hitting on the offbeat. It's just weird. It throws me off a little bit. But that said, it was a really good contrast with the chorus. Where the drums slowed down and Howard just absolutely belted out that awesome chorus. Great stuff. I love that. Like that's how you use them when you do the drums like going crazy like that. You want to make sure your chorus is slowed down a little bit to emphasize the change. That's how it's done right there. So and the lyrics were pretty cool too, right? Like fucking Howard going batshit. Love that. Yeah, pretty cool track. I don't like it more than the first two, but I think lyrically it might have been stronger, but musically I think the first two were stronger than that one, but it was still really cool. So
I liked it because it did feel different, and also the little bit of synth in there was just like, whoo, beautiful. Very, very good. I'm not sure how I stack it up compared to the Blade and all that, but still fucking awesome. I reckon I normally when we do album reviews, like I'm like, oh, I think this is my favorite, but I reckon I'm gonna wait till the end to try and compare all of it together and then truly think which one is my favorite here, because 3 songs in, all been very, very awesome. So let's let's keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep the momentum going. Track 4 is called The Worst Way. So we're going to be playing track 4. Jumping into it.
Keep the dick up. Keep the dick up. Keep the erection
going. Rock hard. Keep the erection going strong. You know, this is the longer erection I've ever had in my life. So
3 inches. Holy shit.
3 inches. 3 whole inches has gotten up there. Holy shit. All right. Jumping into track 4 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, hello.
What is this? Bring Me the Horizon? I'm just kidding. Well, I guess only a little bit.
But are you?
No, I don't think I am. those? I think those are high harmonies. I think they are. Yeah, that's hot. Whoa. That was nice. Oh. Dude, this is one of those songs where you can just imagine the vocalist in the studio absolutely screaming his head off. That was so cool. That was a great chorus. I can literally see him, like, his jaw is, like, on the floor. Like, his mouth is way fucking open. He's fucking screaming that shit. Sounds so good.
It makes me think of, like, a dramatic scene in a music video where he's standing on a rooftop looking dramatic.
Yes. Oh. Oh. Bam. Ooh. That is nice. That's the most basic melodic shit, but man, he kills it. Oh, love it. I love that. Yes.
You can do better than me.
That's a lie, Howard.
No, Howard, it's fine. You're perfect,
Dude,
bro.
you're doing great. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like this outro too. Nice. I liked that. What I appreciate about this specifically, this album so far, is that each song is just different enough that they're distinctive, right? Like you can totally differentiate each one up to this point. Not just stylistically, but just in general. Like it feels like the topics at hand are different enough. Again, stylistically with how the vocals are and how they match up with the instrumentation. Feels like Jared mentioned in that video where he's talking about this album that he connects to each one of these songs differently, and I kind of am seeing why. Because, or at least I'm starting to see why, because each one of them is definitely the SION type vibe, but it's also different enough to where you can tell that each one of these individual tracks they put a lot of unique thought and effort into. I really like that about this so far. Again, I think that one, like, it might have been short enough to the point where it was getting a little repetitive for me, but again, I think Howard just blows that out of the water with his vocals alone, so that it doesn't even cross your mind. That was really cool. I really liked that one. So, I mean, I've said that about everyone so far, but it's true.
See, I don't think I've heard enough of their other stuff to compare it. Just so I'm getting this all, like, this is an entirely new experience for me. This is all. But like, the only thing I'm familiar with is this Fire Burns. Like for either of these guys, unless you bring up a random factoid about something they've been in before, which I would know. Negative. But
you know how much I have to try to find something that you know. Trent, do you know how hard that is?
It's difficult because my subset of knowledge is fucking weird. So this is all brand new front face to me, and I'm like, I'm just enjoying the ride so far. This is all just really, really cool. I don't have a lot else to say at the minute. but I am enjoying it. And you're right, they are very distinct thus far. The 4 songs we've heard have been very distinct, which I appreciate. I didn't know if because I've heard metalcore before from people that make shit all sound the same. It's just the screaming lyrics are a little bit different, and I just I haven't cared. But so far these have all been different and all very, very good. So keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure.
Keep up the pressure, boys. Score the goal. Play the football.
Football.
Right. I love I love football. Okay, so track 5. I was thinking while we were listening to the last song, I'm not going to start it right now, but I also know Jared said during the video that he wrote a piano ballad for one of these, and I was going to make a bit where I was going to guess that each one was the piano ballad until we actually got to the piano ballad. But
I'm glad you didn't start that.
I don't think this is actually the piano ballad, to be fair. Track 5 is called Buried Alive and Wide Awake. Watch me be wrong.
Okay, wait, hold on. Between, guess one of the songs.
I think it's a constant reminder.
I was about to say the same thing.
I think it's that one.
A constant reminder. I was like,
I think it's that one. That's what, if I had to guess. Or Something to Live For. It could be that one.
You know, if you're choosing constant reminder, I'm choosing Something to Live For. All right,
that's fair.
If you win, you get a puppy. I don't care.
I don't fucking want a puppy.
All right, good.
Okay, so track 5 is called Buried Alive and Wide Awake. We're gonna jump into it. Let's just jump into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Hot. Oh. Howard screams shakes my soul. He makes my body vibrate. Maybe that's why I have an erection. It explains everything. Good thing I didn't guess this one was the piano ballad.
Good.
Yeah. This is a big brain. Big brain time. I like this snares, the snares going nuts, the frantic drums like I mentioned. I like this use of them better. Oh, chug it away, dude. That is nice.
What is that? That's not a synth, is it? What is that?
I think it's a synth or like a pad of some kind. Yeah. Synths and pads are pretty much the same thing. Pads are like more aromat. What the fuck is the word? They're like vibey shit. Shit that you add to make a song vibey. That's what I would call a pad. Ooh, that's a weird chord. I like it though. Ooh.
Oh, that was cool. See, up until that synth and the pad came in, like the first 20 seconds, I was kind of like, eh. But now I'm into it. It took me a bit.
Oh. Oh, that kick is disgusting. Oh, fuck.
Even I, a non-musician, was like, damn, that fucking hit different. What the fuck? That was weird, but sick.
Oh. That was good. I like that. End of the solo. Oh, kind of solo. Mini solo. I could see this being like an extended like pause, drop off. This is nice though, it's vibey. Oh. That's nice build up. Ah. That's oh. Yep. Chorus is pretty similar, but again, Howard is just so good that who even gives a fuck? Okay, here's the actual solo.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Damn.
That was hot. I am rock fucking hard. That was sexy. Oh man. Okay. That was really cool. That was, I think, one of the better written choruses. At least, I think that was, like, I think melodically that was really strong. Again, the way that they contrasted with the super hard-hitting parts during the verses and Howard's insanely awesome screams with the awesome and, like, epic-sounding melodic chorus. It's so well done, super well done. I'm a huge fan of the way they do that. It's like a perfect transition. So, and I mean, you know, I actually do listen to a fair bit of screaming music, but even this, like, this is top of the fucking line. Like, this is great stuff. Especially, like, I really like it when they mix up the screamings and the singing. I like when they have both, because I think the contrast can be really well done, and this whole album so far has been a great example of that. The way that you can, like, have this frantic, like, angry verses with the epic slow choruses are there. It's just super cool. And Howard is perfect for the job, right? Like, he's the guy you want for this kind of thing. So
he's been very impressive thus far. Like, that's the sort of thing I enjoy as well. Like, I do like it when there's screaming and then singing. Like with Ashes from New, I like that there's rapping and then singing. I do like the mix up. The contrast is very nice. For the first, like, I want to say 30, 40 seconds, I was kind of like, this sounds like something I would have heard before. But then that pad or the whatever you said that was in the background, it made me pay a bit more attention. I was like, okay, hold on. What's happening here? And then the chorus brought me right back. Like, the choruses, oh, fuck, they're all so good. Like, like... They don't miss with any of the chorus. They've got this. They're able to make it work every time and blend seamlessly, even with the drops. And I'm very, very impressed thus far. So probably my least favorite of the bunch thus far, but still incredibly good. Fuck. This is really cool. This is gonna be a clean sweep, if I had to guess. Like,
it's looking like it. We're almost halfway through. Okay, so track 6 is called Skyfall. It sounds really
James Bond movie. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue.
I think Skyfall was a James Bond movie.
For some reason, when you said James Bond, I thought of Indiana Jones. That was stupid.
Yes, 2012 spy movie. 2012, Skyfall, let's go.
Skyfall, God. All right. We're gonna play the next song. It sounds cool. Let's hope it is cool. I'm sure it will be. Play track 6 in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got a little dramatic intro. Sounds like a movie theme song. Indiana Jones, specifically.
No, this was what they used to open Skyfall. 9 years
2012.
ago. 9 years ago.
On what was it? December 21st, 2012, or whatever the fuck. What was the day the world was supposed to end?
God.
This does sound like a movie song, straight up.
No, it does. This could be like credits roll. This is
the ending theme for the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. This is what's gonna play at the end. even if it's fucking Jumanji. It's gonna be this.
Jumanji 3 Skyfall was the outro credits. Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting choice, but I like it.
And there hasn't been a lot of screaming thus far. This is a good mix-up.
I think that was, yeah. I don't think we've heard Howard's falsetto this whole album so far. That was interesting. This is literally just a movie outro. It's so convinced. They really like the filtered guitars in the background. That lead guitar that's being filtered out a little bit, but still there, and it's like reverbed enough. That's nice. It really adds air. Pun, I guess, a little bit intended. It adds air. It adds space to the mix. It's really nice. Vibey. Oh. When they add like a second half to the chorus after the first one, yes, sir.
It's so cool.
Ooh. Got a little bridge here? A little cheeky bridge? Man. Oof. Oof. Transformers hire these men. Or like Halo or some shit. Hire these guys.
Oh, Halo. Bro, if this was in a Halo game... oh, fuck. That would be good.
Oh, I love that lead guitar. Oh.
Master Chief has this blasting in his helmet.
He really does. What chord was that? That was cool. That was hot.
That was the most distinct
erect.
because it didn't have any screaming and it was like a lot slower. But I appreciated that. That is my jam. That is good shit.
That was fantastic. I legitimately thought that if you had just showed me that, I would have assumed it was like in Halo or something. Like, that was really cool. Again, probably the most distinct so far. It was very epic and big. It was great. Like, I'm sure we didn't have to mention this. Because I mentioned they poured tens of thousands of dollars into making this album or like having it produced professionally. But this production, and that one rammed it home specifically, the production and the mixing on this album has been stellar, phenomenal. It's been like stunning. Like the production, so the production was like, you know, it was Jared and Howard, but they had help from Hiram Hernandez, who's a really cool guy. Have I showed you that the rock cover of the Billie Eilish song "Everything I Wanted"? Have I shown you that?
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe?
So there was a rock cover that Hiram did, who's now Jared's producer. He did it by himself.
Not from him. No.
Okay, well, it was a cover of Everything I Wanted. It's like, it's incredible. It's fucking awesome. Hiram did it like pretty much by himself with like one of his buddies on drums. Like, it's a phenomenal cover. So he's a really great musician, and it's like, I don't know how much I can hear his influence because really that's the only thing I know by him is like his cover of a Billie Eilish song. But even that was like, it's good enough to let me know that like, hey, this guy's fucking for real. So he helped out, but like, I don't know who did all the mixing and mastering and stuff, but this has all sounded phenomenal.
I know that because I was looking up stuff to make the thumbnail, and on Bandcamp, has all the credits. Mixed by Joseph McQueen and Hiram Hernandez.
Here it is.
Mastered by Ted Jensen. And
Ted, great job. You killed the game. Fucking Ted over here. Yeah, the sound of the whole album has been stunning so far. It's been awesome. I feel like that's not worth mentioning, but like that one drove it home for me. Like that was it. That legitimately sounded like a Halo. Like it just belongs in a Halo game.
No, exactly.
That was great.
Fuck me. Like if this isn't in Halo Infinite, then I'm gonna be disappointed. That's sad. But shit. Like again, what I was saying before. I like when I hear metalcore, usually like all the previous metalcore I've heard, a lot of it's been samey, and I'm just happy this isn't samey. This is all distinct, and that fucking makes me happy. I've loved every song thus far.
Yeah, this has been great. Okay, we're halfway through, so let's get on with it. Let's start with the second half. This is track 7 called Endless War. We're gonna jump into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, is this Green Day? Green Day? Green Day, if Billy Joe Armstrong could sing. What?
Ooh.
He can sing. Just not good. This is cool, though.
No, this is.
This is great. I love this breakdown. Or, like, kick, whatever. I don't know. Intro, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you call it. Who knows?
It's a long intro, but it's still going.
Jared with the riffage.
Scream in my ear holes.
I love my ear holes.
He's making it up for me because Skyfall had no screaming, so he's just like, fuck it.
So he's going bad shit. All right. Oh, rest in peace to the boys. F's in chat.
I find Endless War again. I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I get it. You're fighting an endless war. All right, man. Okay, I didn't do anything.
Don't hurt me, please.
Please.
I'm not going to war with you, bro. I swear.
Yeah, dude. You already got your own endless war, Brad. I'm not trying to cause no trouble.
I concede. I don't want to be part of this war.
Whoa. Cool.
That is very cool.
That was very cool. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think that was probably the weakest out of them so far. But again, there was like enough going for it that I was like, okay, that was pretty damn sweet. Like it felt like it kind of took a lot of things from previous songs and just kind of put them into like one song. I'm sure the lyrics are like I didn't like listen specifically for the lyrics. I don't know what Howard, I don't know what your Endless War is about right now. I'm going to have to read about it later, but best of luck, soldier. So like, cuz I feel like that one was probably, its appeal was in like the lyrics specifically, cuz the music was cool and it was like hard hitting and it was great, and like the chorus was like a bit. It was probably, like I said, probably the weakest chorus out of them so far. But, like, that was still pretty sweet. Like, I really don't have any complaints. I just think the others were better. That's it. It's not saying this was bad. It's saying the others were just better. But that was still a cool song. Howard, rest in peace to all the nameless bodies or whatever it was you said. F's in the chat.
Yeah. So I just want to say that the only thing I got to say about that is when I hear like the genre of metalcore, that is what I expect.
Right.
That in its entirety. And good, but you're right. Definitely probably the weakest out of what we've been presented thus far. Yeah. I think even though I wasn't really into the beginning of Buried Alive and Wide Awake, like it brought me back. And, like, I was, like, it took me a bit, and I was like, fuck yeah, okay, now I'm into it. This was just, like, the same throughout the 3 minutes, and I'm like, alright, cool.
Right.
But, cool. But, like, it's just, it didn't jump. It didn't get high enough for me, and I'm like, okay, I'm content with it. It's good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's acceptable.
It's metalcore. That is indeed metalcore.
All right, we're gonna. I think it's too early for the piano ballad. So either you're right and it is something to live for, or it's like dying of the light or some shit. Who knows? Still feels
get a puppy.
It still feels too early for this one to be the piano ballad. I always, whenever I see anything about like Remind in like a song, I just think of that one Nickelback song. It's like, never made it as a wise man, I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing, like a blind man. I just think of that one.
We're not comparing SION to Nickelback. We're not doing
Look,
that.
I like Nickelback, all right? Their new Feed the Machine is fucking bangers, but this is very different.
Everyone hates them. It's
well,
ridiculous.
you guys are wrong. Nickelback is great.
They are. They're awesome.
Okay. Track. This is. I'm kind of convinced this is not piano ballad, but we're jumping into it. Track 8, playing in 3, 2, 1, go. That answered my question very quickly. Well,
yes, your piano ballad, my ass.
Here's my piano ballad, the one I asked for.
Oh,
jeez.
So romantic. Ooh.
I'm swooning. Howard, you're gonna make me fall in love with you, bro. No homo.
I mean,
maybe a little bit.
My dick was hard anyway. I didn't need a piano ballad for that.
Yeah. This is sick, though. This is cool.
No, this is really cool, actually.
Yes!
Oh, I love this. I love this. This.
Chug it. Chug, baby.
Just that. That's so cool.
Yes! I love when... this is like my favorite shit that Jared does. He like has these chugs going on, and he just has like this lead guitar going nuts. Love that shit.
Is that what they're called? Chugs?
Yes.
Is that literally what it's called?
Yes, everybody calls them chugs. Chug away, baby.
I love chugs. I love them.
Oh, hot. Ooh, those nasty chords, those get me. Those are nice.
It's very different, but this is really cool. Ooh.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Go on, drums. Whoa. Those harmonies sound great. Oof. There it is. This is interesting. I like it. Whoa.
Okay, a minute to just 1 second to breathe.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Woo!
Here we go. Oh. Hot. That's it. Ooh, solo.
Oh.
Oh. Nice long solo. Give it to me, Daddy. That was hot.
I was just fully erect throughout the entire thing. Like that was
Fully erect. That was great. That was again. That was what we needed after that last one. That was
yes.
It was very different, or at least different enough to be like that one totally stands on its own. Like it does feel like the rest of the album, but in a good way, as in like the screams were fucking harsh and awesome, and the vocals, the chorus lead clean vocals were epic and just really well written. That was definitely, I think, up there with the strongest of the album so far. That was great. Like very nice, like transitions from the really heavy breakdowny verses to like the nice, again, epic chorus. That's what Howard Jones does so well. That like epic chorus where his vocals just like absolutely go ham. What does? Oh, hello, mother. My mother has just walked out. Anyway, yeah. So that's been yeah. Anyway, that was one of the strongest ones, I think. That was really good.
I was like, I was just sitting back and I was just like, am I being taken to another world right now? Like, I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Why is it so good? I was just so like in a trance. That was just fucking amazing. Like that was bizarre, and definitely, yeah, you're right. Definitely what we needed after Endless War. Something to just like pick up the pace again and just go fucking ham. Because like it felt like what we've had previously is that there's been some really cool shit. Then it's like slowed down for a few seconds, then pumped into the chorus. Meanwhile, that was just like, no, we're going non-stop and we're just changing up we're transitioning into the styles instantly, and it flowed so good. Like, despite not having a drop for a few seconds, it just kept going. But yeah, it was still sounded epic, and that's man, I loved that. That was awesome. That could be a single on its own. That was just fucking great.
That was really, really good. Again, we're 2/3 of the way done now. This has been fantastic. So keep up the momentum here. So track 9 is called Something to Live For. Piano ballad? Question mark?
Okay,
we're gonna find out.
If this is the piano ballad, I get a puppy. All right.
Make or break time. We're playing track 9 in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, well,
Oh, well. He's my piano ballad.
This is yours, buddy.
Yo!
How do you like it?
This is how I'm gonna swoon women. Just whip this out before bed, before I fucking
Just
go
bring
to
like
Pound Town.
like a backpack amp. Just bring with your guitar. Just fucking.
No, this is what I whip out before I go to Pound Town.
You're like that guy from the video where you about to it looks like you're about to get your dick out, but instead you bring out a guitar and start playing Through the Fire and Flames.
I love that.
But instead it's this. Huh. I feel like I talked for like 2 seconds and all of a sudden it's a different song.
Yeah, same. Oh, here we go. We're back.
Okay.
And now we're back to piano. Let's go.
That was a little jarring.
It was.
But I was okay. All right. Dude.
So this feels like it flows. It doesn't flow as well between transitions,
Yeah.
but it is jarring.
Oh, that was cool though.
Am I entering a boss fight?
I guess so. This is very weird, but cool. All right, man. Calm down. I believe you.
I feel like someone's gonna burst down the door and hit me.
Yeah, he's like just outside the door. The only thing keeping you from certain death via screaming is your bedroom door. Ow. Sounds like it hurts. Again, that transition wasn't as smooth as some of the ones from the other songs, but this is still good. Psh, psh. Okay.
Fade out. Interesting. All I gotta say is like, what? What?
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I gotta say, that was like, okay. I don't know what made those transitions, like, I'd probably have to listen to it again, but I don't know exactly what made those transitions so jarring compared to some of the ones we've heard before. But, like, pretty much every transition in there, I was like, hold on, what? But
Yeah.
I do think that was a good song. Like, again, this is where I think we're getting deep now. It's starting to sound, you know, some of these other songs are starting to sound a little samey, and that's fine. Like, you know, it's kind of what we expect. At the same time, the rest of them have been so distinct at this point, up to this point, that it feels a little, this one feels especially, it almost feels like it was trying to be weird by, like, having such weird pacing. I don't know if that was like the goal to like separate it. I'm sure it probably wasn't, but it almost feels like it was trying to be weird and jarring. But again, still a cool song. It was just like I felt a little off.
I was just complimenting the transitions of like a constant reminder. I was just complimenting the transitions there, and then Something to Live For was kind of like, wait a minute, like you're right.
You all forgot how to do
jarring. It was very jarring because it was just like, okay, hold on, is this a new song? Like, wait,
yeah,
wait,
it really did feel that way.
Did I skip? Did I press skip instead, like by accident?
Whoops.
Like, what just happened? But like,
I bet
it was. I mean, like, you're right. Good. It is starting to get a little bit samey. I do see it. I do hear it now. But again, still good.
Yes.
Agreed. Still not, like, out of everything we've heard so far, not the one I dislike the most. So that's still Endless War.
Yeah.
But now I think that the piano ballad's either going to be.
It's one of these next two. It's got to be.
No, okay, yeah. So it's either going to be Dying of the Light, or they're going to. I don't think they'll cap it off with the piano ballad.
I don't think so.
It feels like they're going to round it up. So I think Dying of the Light, because that could be a good call. Dramatic. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Great Deceiver sounds edgy too, so I think it might be a normal standard deal.
Yeah.
All right, time to get into some edge. Ow the Edge. My boy, Ow the Edge. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? All right. We're playing track 10. It's called Great Deceiver. We're gonna play it. We're gonna jump into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Hello? When did I start listening to like video game OSTs? Oh, hello.
Ooh, hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming.
I see. Oh, I see, said the blind man. That's one of my favorite expressions. I see, said the blind man. Oh, I do like the layer like over top of that. Like the first line drags and the next one starts while it's still going.
I like the guitars here. Mm-hmm. They sound powerful.
It does feel like the guitars are dominating the mix without drowning out the vocals. It's really nice.
This is what I've wanted, because a lot of the guitars before, you're right, have been like reverbed and a bit quieter. This is what I want. Powerful.
Howard really likes that half step down. He loves that shit.
You know me and how I love my edgy shit.
You do love your edgy shit.
This is just fueling it. Yes!
He's gonna go right after this.
I'm gonna bust a nut.
He's gonna go back to writing his edgy anime voice.
I'm gonna listen to this while going back to writing my book. Yes!
How long till we get a chapter called The Great Deceiver?
No, it won't be long, mate. That's like chapter 10 when it revealed the like, literally.
God damn it!
Fuck! Spoiling my own book in the middle of this.
Fuck! God. Wah. 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 This is all right. All right. This is cool. All right. Okay. All right. That was cool. All right, I get it.
That was cool. A tiny bit repetitive at the end, but that was very cool. Like, all I want to say is like, that is my shit. Like
that was your shit.
I think that I found a way to describe it. Like the way you were saying it, the powerful guitar. That I just love hearing that. That's why I was a little bit like saying before. I wish the guitar was a bit more prominent, even though it was like reverbed in the back. I love that powerful guitar, just like at the forefront, smashing my eardrums. That shit's cool. There will most definitely be a chapter of my book called Great Deceiver, and this will be the influence for that.
This is like playing in the background if you do another audiobook. It's like this is what's going to be playing in the background of that part. I can hear it.
Yeah, no.
I can literally hear it in my head. That was really cool. That was, again, I feel like that was. It's getting to the point where it feels a little samey, but again, I feel like that was distinctive enough to separate it and allow it to stand on its own within the album. That was really cool. The chorus was it wasn't as cool as some of the other choruses. I think at least melodically, but overall, I think it was still really solid. So. Yeah, like it didn't. I don't know. Some notes didn't land where I wanted them to, and I was like, what? But I'm not. It was still cool, right? Like I'm on board with it. That's what I was trying to say. So. If this isn't the piano ballad, I'm gonna just I might have just been wrong.
If imagine, I can imagine like whoever you said was like keeping an eye out for reviews, like Howard or whatever, like
Jared was.
Oh, Jared, sorry. Like it's just like,
fuck is this kid talking about? Great fucking piano.
It's just like, what is this motherfucker do? I never said that. I didn't say that. What the fuck are you talking about? Piano ballad. Jesus Christ, what do you think we're doing here?
Shit. Some fucking pussy shit.
I love it if it's like 5 seconds of a piano ballad and then it breaks down immediately. It's just like...
so that was the piano ballad you were thinking of. All right.
You're wrong.
Well, you wrong, bitch. Okay. Well, we're about to find out.
Okay,
all right, we're jumping into it. Track 11 is called Dying of the Light. We're going to jump into it in 3, 2, 1... All right, well.
My God, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure he said that. Jared, was I hearing things? Was I off the goop when I watched your video?
Did you misread piano ballad as power ballad? Like,
I wish I knew. It could be the last one. Maybe.
Are they gonna round it out with piano? We'll find out.
It could be. We still don't know. This is cool though. I like this. Pa 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 pa.
Again, this feels like metalcore to me.
Ooh, here we go. We're building up something. Ooh, what was that? I like that. What is that? Oh, I think I know. It's like it must be just like a 3. It's cool though. I like it.
Again, the chorus has brought me into it. Like, damn.
It felt like a flat 3, but I don't know. Weird. I like it though. I think I might have just been a regular. It's me fucking. It's the actual sounds. All right, bro, I get it. Don't yell at me.
Don't yell at me, bro. I'm just here to enjoy your music, not get assaulted.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Okay, son.
Piano
ballad. Right now. Yeah. Well. I'm really starting to think I might have just heard wrong.
I think
I'm really doubting myself. This is disgusting. Holy shit. It broke into like doom deathcore.
I've entered doom.
I got into like deathcore territory. The kick's going crazy. Like the guitar's like doom 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 doom.
No, that legitimately felt like doom, and I was there for it.
All right.
Holy shit.
Hey man.
I mean,
that was all right.
That gave me the most emotions out of any of these songs, because it started off for me like, okay, yeah, no, this is metalcore, and then the chorus brought me back in. I'm like, okay, yes, dying of the light, I'm here for it. And then it's just like, all right, now we'll quiet it down a bit, and then doom music, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, fuck, that was all over the place, but that was really, really cool.
That was cool.
Holy shit.
Again, I feel like that one had better transitions, I thought. It felt like it kind of leaned into those transitions better. So I did like that one. The chorus was really cool on that one. I liked that. Pardon me. So we're about to find out if I was right or not. I can't imagine that this is a piano ballad. I'm having a really hard time believing that this is a piano ballad.
Where did you see it, on Twitter or something?
No,
like,
it was in the video that Jared posted where he talked about how he was releasing the album independently with Howard.
I really hope you misheard it.
I really hope I'm really starting to think I did. We're gonna find out though.
Sorry guys.
Sorry Jared. I must have just I was on fucking crack cocaine while I was listening to that. My bad, dude. Didn't hear right.
Funny.
Anyway, final track. We're just gonna get into this last one and then talk about the thing overall. So we can just finish. I'm gonna wrap this up real nice. So let's jump into this last track. Track 12 is called Inside the Hollow, and we're gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my.
Oh?
Not piano, but...
Not piano, but maybe they could bring it in. Maybe.
I might have been onto something. I do like this, though. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is a nice way to end it.
The acoustic sounds really nice. Vibes on this one. Whoa. I like that it's the same drum set as the rest of the songs. It's kind of unique. It makes it kind of unique. I like it. Genuinely, I do. Maybe this like started out as a piano ballad and it was converted into this.
So yeah, keep trying to convince yourself, buddy.
Well, I could see it genuinely.
No matter what this is, I love this. Like, his voice works for this as well. It's incredible.
Maybe it was just a regular ballad. All right. We're going with that. No piano, regular ballad. Oh, high harmonies. Yes, daddy. Rock hard. Whoa. It's that half note again. Not half note, half step. Well, it is hollow. I would assume there's no light. I mean, the light died in the last song. What was to be expected? Oh, that acoustic sounds so nice.
I love this song. This is so nice.
Huh. Hot.
Not a piano ballad, but still
regular ballad. Still really good.
Awesome.
Really good. Hey, we take I was half right. Regular ballad. That was really cool. Very unique. Again, that was the perfect way to end this off, I think. It was kind of thematically similar to the rest of the album, but musically it was a huge departure, but still very within the realm of stylistic choices that they could feasibly make or feasibly have made, and they pulled it off so nicely. I'm a big fan of the way they did that. That, like, just the whole sound of that, very nice, and if it almost, like, especially during the verses, very airy mix. It's like songs like that need that space in the mix to just kind of have the vocals just warm you from the inside, and it was great. It was really good. And I think, like I said, thematically it's the same. Lyrically might have been, maybe like could have been a little stronger, but overall, like, maybe I think if you had just changed the last chorus, I think that might have drove it home for me. Like, if you had just changed it up a little bit, maybe not entirely, but like change the lyrics for the last chorus, that might have drove it home for me. But overall, that was really, really cool. That was a great choice to end it off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, great song.
If I feel like I'm just checking I'm checking out all the songs quickly, just going through like to the chorus and all that and listening through them, and I feel like I have a good top three. I feel like for third place for me, either Drown or Inside the Hollow. I they're both very distinct. Like Drown, if I'm in the fucking, if I'm in the mood for more metalcore. Inside the Hollow is a little bit more like it's less heavy, so a lot more people could get into it. And I love that style anyway. It's still really good. So I'll probably go with Drown, but I still love Inside the Hollow. Then Skyfall, it reminded me of Halo. It reminded me of like that sort of tune you'd hear at the end credits of a really good movie. And probably favorite for me is Great Deceiver, just because I love power ballads. I love the power ballads. I love powerful guitars. I love that sort of shit. And like even aside from the edgy lyrics and all that, I just love the powerful guitars. That just really stands out to me. And it didn't intrude on the lyrics or the vocals either. It just was really, really cool. So yeah, Drown, Skyfall, then Great Deceiver.
I think overall, this was a really good experience, like a phenomenal debut for them.
Hell yeah.
The cat is on. What do you? Okay, well, I'm just going to leave the cat alone for now.
If they're somehow not, like, they need, if this needs to continue. Like,
Agreed.
I would be saddened if this doesn't pop off. I know it's just released, today? Mm-hmm. So, like, I know it's, like, still brand new, but fuck. Come on, get on it, people. Get on it.
It is an independent release. The main thing that Jared talked about in that video, where I guess it was a regular ballad, but not a piano ballad. Very important distinction. He mentioned how this was an independent release for him and Howard, and they had poured a whole lot of money into making the album because it sounds super professional. A lot of Jared's independent releases had just kind of been... They had been out of pocket, but like he hadn't spent nearly as much time and money as he did on this one, because he probably just recorded it like in his house. Whereas in this one, he and Howard recorded it in a professional studio, got it professionally mixed and mastered, worked with a producer for the whole album. Like they poured a lot of money into this, and they have no support from a label, so they're entirely depending on the reception from the fans. So if you aren't doing it and you're this far into the video, please stream the album, buy it on Bandcamp. You could buy a shirt, I think. Pretty sure they have shirts. They have a merch store. They have like three merch, the t-shirts or whatever the fuck. You can buy those to support them. You just support the album, support the project however you can, because especially if you'd like, if you'd like the stuff, support it however you can, because hopefully if it does well enough, they can build up enough of a profit to be like, hey, we can afford to do this again. So let's see if we can make that happen collectively as fans of the project. Overall, like I said, phenomenal debut for the boys. Very big fan of this. Again, I think it gets a little samey towards the end, but it's very in its own little world. It knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't really try to step outside of its boundaries. It's very nice and, like, to the point. There's, like, for the most part, you know what you're gonna get. Like, when you go into one of these songs, there's definitely similar parts, similar, like, melodic lines, similar themes, similar, like, structures. Is a lot of the usage of, like, repeating ideas. That said, the musicians involved are just so talented that I think any problem that you might have with it could be blown and should be blown out of proportion by just how cool and how awesome this album sounds and how it's composed and how it's performed. Like, who gives a fuck about, like, the repeated structural, the repeated structure of a song when, you have, like, verse, intro, verse, chorus, whatever. Who cares about that? The songs are all awesome and they stand on their own just because of the musicians who performed them are incredibly talented. Like, that's enough by itself. If you can choose, you could so easily choose to be like, well, even though I know these are similar and maybe they reused ideas here, who cares? Because these are awesome. They sound phenomenal. It's just an awesome experience the whole way through, especially if you're if you're into this kind of music anyway. A lot of people are turned off by the screaming stuff. Whatever. This is an awesome debut for the boys. I'm very happy with how this turned out.
And this is coming from, on my side of the fence as well, as a guy that's not a fan usually of screamo music. Like, this was
you can tell because he calls it screamo.
Yeah, well, what do you call it? Screaming.
It's just screaming. Yeah, it's not screamo. It's for fucking pussies.
fuck you. The screaming music I'm not usually a fan of, because like I don't fucking understand what they're saying, and I'm like, okay, just keep shredding your vocals and my ears. But no, this is different. Like, yeah, it's screaming. There's screaming involved. But fuck me, it's so much more than that. It's so much cooler than that. Like, yeah, fucking get in it. Like, get on it. They got a few shirts on the Square site, and you can buy the album, I'm assuming, on iTunes and Bandcamp and all that, stream it. And, yeah, let the boys know you're into it. Let them know. It. What are your favorites, all about.
It's really hard to say. I was a big fan of that last one, Inside the Hollow, Constant Reminder, Skyfall, and I'm still a big fan of The Blade and Drown. I don't know if I could order top 3. It'd be really hard. I'm still a huge fan of The Blade. That's a phenomenal track. But like, I think maybe like The Blade, Drown, and A Constant Reminder, I think. But like Buried Alive and Wide Awake was a great track. Skyfall, phenomenal. And Inside the Hollow, also fantastic. So it's not to say every other track wasn't good. Those were just my personal favorites.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm sure at some point previously in the podcast, I've ranted at least briefly about how much I am a fan of Jared's composition style. Like Jared's music, when he writes his own stuff, he just does not miss. It hits every single time. Like even when he was doing stuff with Rest Repose and his Daddy Rock releases, I adore, especially the second one. Quando is a fucking banger and a half. Whenever Jared just writes, whenever he writes stuff, it's always phenomenal. So, and this one, like, the Daddy Rock 2 album was like, Jared and Vince worked on that. It was good. It had some good songs here and there, but this album is probably like overall the strongest work I think Jared has done, even if it was collective with Howard. Like, it's just every song is distinct enough, and it rocks hard. It rocks your face off enough so that it's like, okay, you're fucking for real. Like, this is legit. I like this. So as far as independent releases go, this is like top of the line fucking stuff. I'm a huge fan of the whole album. So what else can you ask for? That was just great. I'm a huge fan. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you get to keep up the good work. So, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm super impressed. As if I wasn't going to be. Of course I was going to be. It's awesome.
Jared, Howard, good fucking job, guys.
Great job, fellas.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
This was awesome.
Yeah, so
thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it as well. Mm-hmm. Check out our other album reviews. We got quite a few on the channel, and we gonna do a new one in the new year. There's a plan to do Skillet's new album because it comes out in the middle of January, and I'm fucking keen for that. So we'll join us for that as well. Check out the channel, subscribe for more videos. Check us out on Twitter at FireStorm Pod, or Gus at Silverstorm100, myself at TrentJam27. We post a lot of fucking dumb jokes on the FireStorm Twitter. We post a lot of content ourselves. Yep. I'm getting back into it, thank God. And we're keeping up the pressure. Keep up the pressure.
The pressure.
Get in it, boys. Get on the fucking Twitters, get on the YouTubes, get on it all.
I love Twitters.
Me too. Thank you all very much for joining us. Have a good one, guys.
Bye!
Oh, I forgot the email. Email us if you... Jared, Howard, email us if you like our review.
Or just leave a comment.
Or leave a comment. That's probably better.
Yeah. Don't send us an email. Fucking what?
Make the email pop off. We will fucking love it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you. Fucking I am the blade. I am the blade.
I believe him. That's all I'm saying. I believe him. He is the blade. He is. You want to tell him he's not? I'm not gonna.